I just had dinner, so I'm nice and full, and I can talk about this tweet from, a trash cooker. Her name is Lissy. So she's saying, coming back from a long work trip abroad, why would you want to stay in a hotel in your own city with your friend? Why wouldn't you do it with your partner? So here she's trying to do that thing where I did, saying that why would Jikook behave like this in front of V if JK was really V's boyfriend? But see, the reason why that does not make sense, coming back from a long work trip abroad. So she's talking about JK coming from Qatar to perform Dreamers, and then Taekook did, the Run BTS challenge on top of a hotel rooftop. So what this Taekook is talking about is how they decided and concluded that just because Taekook performed on top of a hotel rooftop, that they also spend the night in that hotel. Who said that? Nobody said that. So they perform on top of a hotel rooftop. Now it means that they slept together. They spent the night in the hotel. Where are the receipts? Where is the proof? When we Jikook say Jikook do something, we have the receipts. We have the proof. Where is your proof? It did not happen. These people made up this story and they have been going with it for so long now. They believe it. This lie, they made up a long time ago and now they live it. They live it. They will not let you breathe because Jikook spent the night in a hotel. No, they did not. So we're going to move on. Does it make sense? Why wouldn't you care what happens to your partner? Why would you leave an event without your partner? Taekook leave an event one time and they're not going to let us breathe. This event here is Sugar's concert. Taekook arrived together and they left together. So that means they're real. Meanwhile, Jikook have been doing that for years and it did not matter back then. But now that Taekook have done it one time, now it's all that matters. Oh, come on now, please. Do you remember that Run BTS episode where, JK finished fast, but he stayed and waited until Jimin won before they could leave? Do we not remember that this happened? Hello, they left together. What, that did not mean anything? Here, in this concert, Jimin said he can't leave until JK finishes practicing, so they could live together, which they did. Hello? Here, at the airport, where JK waited like 20 minutes for Jimin, so they could live together. I bet, the bodyguards, separated them over there and JK was put in a different car. But at the end of the day, it is very clear that JK was waiting for Jimin so they could go home in the same car like they were used to doing. This photo was taken after a concert where once again Jikook left together. Another concert where Jikook left together. After rehearsal, Jikook living together. Thank you. Here, they got out of the car, went, bought something, came out again, together. Once again, living hype, together. Let's please not forget my favorite bridal curry. Once again, Jikook left together, into the same car, drove off, together, after a concert. Thank you very much. And then here, Jikook... Oops. That was an accident. Sorry. Moving on. Point being, if I continue listing all the times they've left together, we'll be here until morning. So we all know that Jikook were living together for years and years and years. It was their thing. And we always celebrated it. And I have a feeling it's why Taekookers will not let go the one time Taekook left a concert together. But at this point, they need to let that go. It doesn't mean anything, because if Jikook living together all the time does not mean anything, then neither does Taekook living together. All right. So for those who want to see all the moments, there's this video on YouTube, Million Hours of Jikook. That is the title of the movie by a channel called Borahe Sarange. You will see all the moments. This video is it's a long video. That's how many years they've been living together. So excuse me, Jikook. Excuse me. You ain't got nothing on me. Sorry. So if we really want to talk about one partner leaving another partner, if they are indeed partners, do you remember here? Come on. Jikook, as you remember this, don't you? You know, JK, went with V and his friends. I'm assuming the Booger Squad. They went snowboarding, and JK wanted to keep snowboarding the next day, but V and his friends, they left him there. And as you can see there, the subtitles were written in red and in capital and in an exclamation mark at the end. They said they were going back home. If you see his reaction, he was like, oh, how dare they, So if you really want to talk about one partner leaving another, then explain why V went back with the Wooga Squad and left JK over here at the snowboarding trip. What kind of partner does that? Like, why would your partner do something like that? V and JK are friends. They love each other. They care about each other. BTS would not be BTS if all members did not love each other. So I'm not negating their bond. They have a bond, like all members have their bond. But it's not the bond that you want them to have. It's not the bond that you want them to have. Because I can debunk you all day and you ain't never gonna debunk me, because I'm only gonna show you proof. I'm gonna show you receipts. I'm gonna show you things that actually happened, things that Jikookers did not make up out of thin air. We don't do that shit. We use receipts. We look at Jikook, look at the playbook, say what they're doing, say what they're saying, and then we go by that. We don't make up lies. And we don't attack, V over said lies. We don't do that. If I know there are Jikookers out there who are toxic, but those are OT2 Jikookers. If you're an OT7 Jikooker like I am, we have no issue with V whatsoever. But we definitely have an issue with you people who try to make things up from out of nothing. Saying that JK left Jimin at Sugar's concert. No, he didn't. Jimin went. The whole group went back to Hybe, and Jimin went and found them all there. So all the members, they regrouped after the concert. So nobody was deserted anywhere. But this was JK getting deserted by V. And I'm not saying that V hates him. This is their relationship. They've always been like this. If somebody is not your boyfriend and you go somewhere, you don't have to live together. Like, you're not my boyfriend. I don't have to live with you. I'm going home. You want to stay and have fun? Fine, stay, have fun, but I'm leaving. Because I'm under no obligation to stay there with you if I don't want to. But a lover would stay. I would stay. If I go somewhere with my husband and then he wants to stay, I'm going to have to stay because I don't want to live without him. He wants to stay and have fun, then I have to stay and have fun with him because he's my husband. But because V and JK are not a couple, V left. And it didn't matter. And it was not important. And JK was fine with it. V was fine with it. And they continued to be friends. And they continued to love each other. Because that is their relationship. Their relationship, they have no obligation over each other for things like that. Do you understand the difference? Damn.